Hey guys, how's it going? It's Nikki, and I would like to have a little bit of a heart-to-heart with you guys today. As you can see, I've worn my hair curly, and maybe that doesn't seem too much like a very significant thing. Sometimes I wear my hair curly, sometimes I wear my hair straight, but for me, it actually does have a great deal of significance. And so I want to share a little bit about how it was with me growing up with curly hair. And for those of you who have curly hair, you probably are going to relate. We're probably going to have a connection for a minute here that those with straight hair might just sit back and say, what in the world is she talking about? So I guess as a young child, with this wild, curly, often unmanageable hair, many times I felt like I would be so much prettier. In fact, I knew I would look so much prettier if I could just have long, silky, straight hair like so many of my friends. And I have to admit that even today, I still covet long, silky, straight hair. And it was news to me when I found out the opposite was true for those with straight hair, that they wanted my curly hair. And I still don't quite comprehend that, and I caution them, but I guess it can go both ways. Anyway, I'm going to talk about my curly hair for a minute. I was so unhappy with it. And it wasn't just my hair. There was so many other things about myself that I would criticize, or that I didn't like, or even that I really feel that inside I despised. Some of it was physical, and some of it was things about my personality or weaknesses that I perceived that I had. And so there was this self-criticism going on, and I just wasn't very happy with who I was. And so, I kind of laugh about it now when I reflect about the past. Curly hair definitely does have its quirks. I remember my hair getting stuck in trees, stuck in zippers, stuck in Velcro. I remember my hair getting caught in people's fingers, just different things like that probably don't happen if you have straight hair. And now they make great stories, but curly hair is an interesting beast. Anyway, I want to move forward and say that as I've gotten older, I can't say that I love my curly hair. I still prefer it straight. Sometimes I still straighten it and pretend that I have straight hair, although it's that kind of halfway frizzy, halfway straight hair that you get when you flat iron curly hair. But I do have to say that something is very different. I no longer am focused on it. It doesn't bring me down. I'm not worried about it. I'm not trying to hide my curly hair. I have days where I go with the flow. It's easier for me to go with my curly hair. And like I said, I still have days that I straighten my hair. But I'm okay. I think the biggest difference is that I'm not focused inward. I am focused outward. I still have flaws. There are so many things about myself that I want to do better, and I will never stop trying to change. I will never stop trying to improve myself. I will always see things that I can do better. I recognize that I have my weaknesses, yet my focus is on improving myself. My focus is outward. What can I give to others? And so instead of focusing on what I lack, my focus is on what I have to give. And so each of us has things that we like or don't like about ourselves. And if we become too focused on, all these things are so good about me, we become arrogant, and we turn inward, and we're really not doing a whole lot of good for others. And if we go the other way, and we're so unhappy with ourselves, and we're criticizing ourselves all the time, guess what? We're turned inward, and we're not going to do a whole lot, and we're not going to contribute to others. And so I want to bring it back again to tell you guys to accept yourselves. And that doesn't mean that we don't want to change or we don't want to be better, but we are okay with who we are. We are okay with our weaknesses. We're okay with our strengths. And we recognize that we're trying to be better, but we also forgive ourselves when we make those mistakes. And so we're moving forward. We're focused outward, not inward, on what we have to give and not what we lack. And so, in my field, to close, I want to say that I see so many people who struggle with their sense of self-worth. They feel worthless. They don't see their value. And it literally breaks my heart because each of us has so much value. Each of us has so much to offer. And so this is my one solution for anyone who's struggling with self-esteem, who really wants to gain more self-confidence in their worth and really believe it. I'm going to say that it is hard to feel worthless when you know that you are making a difference in someone else's life. It is very hard. And in fact, it will fill you. Let me tell you that when you make a difference in someone else's life, not only do you have a purpose, but your life is filled with a happiness and a joy that throws out all these other things. It throws out the focus on our weaknesses. It throws out the concern for how do I look, or, what do people think of me? And so, again, curly hair, straight hair, this message goes out to everyone. Focus outward, not inward. Accept yourself. It's okay to love yourself. Recognize your shortcomings. Never stop trying to be better. And always give what you have to others. Thank you so much. Have a good day.